They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wildcats, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So East Carolina's offense will come out first. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Pirates line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks, it's Duke. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the right. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. To the air on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Cruz. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Power football with the run. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Duke. Brought down at the 28, a chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's held. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done. Driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Baylor. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knowles. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Trying the left side. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and And this offense is rolling. And the Pirates just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Henderson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Under fire. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Trying to barge in. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the offense continues to run the football. A second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. The portal many times can give you a pretty good read on what's going on inside a program, and to lose the number of players that they did might be a little bit of a worrisome signal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they lost some key guys, too. A handful of dudes, David, that really made a difference on this team a year ago. How can they replace that this season?
And that's what your job is as a coach, is to develop those guys behind them, supplement with the portal. Listen, it's an ongoing hard task, but that's what these coaches have to do nowadays.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. That's caught. It's Knowles. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressive.
Breaks into the open. He now has 56 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, ECU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll leave it with the lone back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's in open space downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Pirates line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to fire on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Hauls it in. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Here comes the heat. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Quarterback on the keeper. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Nice move there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quick handoff. Hard running there. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to field the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's held. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground with the 41.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got a man. It's Fowler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Inside. Touchdown, Kentucky. The defense putting points on the board.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 22 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Going deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, East Carolina. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. Takes it back to the house for 6.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He'll set up to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Takes the handoff. It's held. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The sure hands. It's Fowler. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown Pirates! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Kentucky, 14.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with the back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Using the quick game. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Motion from the wideout. They feed him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Knowles. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. To the ground with the back.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Brings up second down.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.